This is Galloping News number 2, back with our favourite horse folk.
Oh, adventurer! It seems as the new season arrives, even your weapons and artifacts have been somewhat affected by it. I believe, as Abyssalisk comes back to life, more treasures previously buried in the bottom of the ocean will resurface along with it. If we manage to collect them along with this adventure, don't forget to give them a try. In the name of the Crimson Crow mercenaries, I dare to assure you that they will assist you in the new dungeons.
Season 3 introduces 3 new DPS builds, Corrosion, Aura, and Shadow, each promising an electrifying combat experience like never before.
Do each of them really offer that?
Corrosion heroes can deal a lot of DOT plus extra damage based on the target's level of corrosion. Aura heroes can enter a blaze state to enhance their skill effects, dealing high burst damage every once in a while. Shadow heroes consume shadow energy to
This
use
is
their
so
ultimate
cool,
skills
turning into a
instead
demon.
of regular energy.
Who doesn't want a demon?
Shadow energy does not increase over time and can only be replenished by attacking and using skills. Season 3 rolls in with 30 new heroes, among
Fathom Down, I love, especially in boss fights. You've only got the one target. His ultimate does attack down and ultimate down, so it's really good at stalling, especially if you don't have like the actual retard speed debuff.
which 22 are linked to Corrosion, Aura, or Shadow, involving 3 legendary defensive heroes.
First fire healer right here. Great hero. Again, can apply attack down with his passive fairly consistently.
3 legendary support heroes, and 2 epic support heroes ready to join battle.
Oh, one thing I should have said actually, if you go back just a second to that, Eladia, she is going to be an event hero and looks very strong as well. Especially she has attack down, and I think she's got some shieldage on her as well.
Season 3 introduces 14 new artifacts, including 12 legendary and 2 epic artifacts. Not only this, a total of 5 brand new legendary sets will also be introduced.
Oh, actually, I'm just gonna go back just a quick second. So this Dreamland Globe one, just here where my cursor is going to be from the Meander, and this key is going to be from the Pillar of Trials. Now they don't show them here, and I personally haven't done a video on them because I just haven't had time. But the 2 epic artifacts, Slingshot, and I forget what the other one's called, are also very strong and very useful as well. So make sure you definitely pick those up. I think it's something of the crate.
Introduced. Rhapsodist's Calling, Unclean Bloodline.
Rhapsodist's Calling is going to be the new. Let's go back to sort of like Dauntless or basic attack heroes. So Shadow could be very useful for Dauntless 2.
Rhapsodist's Calling, Unclean
Bloodline is going to be your Enlightenment derivative damage ones now. He's better than Season 2, just increasing the derivative damage dealt by 20%, as opposed to last season's. I forget what it was called already, but it said derivative damage ignored partial defense. But in some fights, like the monsters you were fighting didn't have any defense, you didn't really see any benefit from it.
Bloodline, Aerial Battle Roar.
Aerial Battle Roar, excuse me, is going to be the best damage set, I think. Crit rate as well, which is fine, but as you can see at the bottom here, for every 1 crit damage you get 4 attack, which is very, very strong.
Tundra Tenacity.
Tundra Tenacity was the old Cyril set. They have changed it to reduce its damage to where it takes by 25%. When that damage does not crit. Now, in a lot of PvE fights and things like that, bosses don't really have any crit rate, so it's just a flat sort of survivability, which is great. I do like that. I do wish we still had Cyril, though, to be honest.
Puppeteer Revelation.
Puppeteer Revelation, I think this is another great set as well. Allies around the wearer gain defense up equal to 50% of the wearer's defense. And that last little bit, I don't know if they're going to scroll down to show it, but you get a little bit of heal the first time you drop below a certain health threshold.
In addition to this, we are also adding.
So just to add on to that, so that means Mona Lisa set, the heal set from Rot is still there, Ancestral Protection is still there in its function as well as I think it's Emperor's Might, the one you get from Venom, which gives you skill haste, and then you deal increased damage if your attack is higher than what you're fighting. These sets are great, as you can see from like just highlighting this Wolfspine Glove. 20% of damage dealt by the wearer is converted into healing, which is nice. Sort of like a lifesteal set.
Adding 10 new mythic gear pieces. You have a chance to obtain them upon.
The wearer dispels 1 debuff from themselves when they cast their ultimate skill. Again, could be nice in Rot, in level 4 Vortex.
Clearing the Grave of Venom, Grave of Curse, and Corrupt.
Tunnel King's Cloak, or the Fish, where it has an additional 50% chance of dispelling 1 debuff from the target when inflicting debuffs. So, you know, if someone like Rose or will clear more, Voresh, for example, his ultimate hits 3 times and puts buff prohibition. So that could be good at, again, cleansing a debuff from like himself.
Corrupted Grave dungeons on difficulty level 9.
So ones they didn't go over there, there is an offensive glove that you deal an additional 35% damage when attacking something with defense down, which is great. We're all going to be running defense down where we can. There's another glove which you get increase ultimate up and damage bonus. So people like Megan and Adolphus who give you that sort of, and Sagomir give you the ult up. You get a bigger benefit from that, but you have a permanent 50% reduce rate. So really, that kind of thing is only going to be useful on something like Shadow, where they don't have your stereotypical like ult gauge bar, whatever.
We're excited to introduce a new emote system to the game.
This is cool.
Access
I didn't know about
48
this.
fresh emotes by tapping the icon in the chat interface. Use them to interact with your friends in Adenthia. So, are these new updates catching your interest? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below.
And there we are. That is episode 2. I don't know how many episodes they're going to do. Maybe 2, maybe 3. I will sort of watch them, go over them as and when I can. This is going to be end of this video. I'll do some shorts or something once I figure out how shorts work to go over everything else. There is obviously a lot that is left to be desired, as you've probably heard from many creators and things like that. We don't know the exact timeline for any story and things like that. But you know, I'm still excited. I'm excited for servers launch. I will be going to bed early and setting an alarm so I can wake up and play for an hour. So I'm not too tired for work tomorrow. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. As always, take it easy and work hard, but play harder. I'll see you later. Cheers.